The Street Outreach video series is designed to equip homeless service providers with the skills and knowledge they need to do their jobs well. Rather than theoretical discussion, these training videos depict providers practicing in real-world settings. For more information, training, and episode discussion guides, visit pathprogram.samhsa.gov.
The PATH program is a federally funded program called Projects for Assistance in Transition from Homelessness, and it funds outreach workers like us all over the country to reach out to people who are homeless and who are experiencing mental health problems. Today, Tina and I are going to check in with the same guy we saw last week. We're going to kind of go back to the same block and see if he's still around, and hopefully he'll be a little more receptive to us this time.
We pulled up and noticed that he's still there. It was kind of exciting to see that we could go out and approach him again, see how he was doing. I was concerned about his well-being.
So what do you hope happens today when we see this guy again?
Well, today I'm hoping that he'll be a little more open to us. He'll give us his more background information, and then we can start building a rapport with him, and we can actually get him engaged in some of our services.
Okay. Good. Well, you get the first word again.
Okay. Hey, how are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
I noticed that he did have 40 ounce sitting next to him, and I thought there wasn't much missing, so I thought maybe he had just started drinking. So I kind of curtailed the questions I was going to ask. I debated if I should even bring it up. I was cautious because I'm thinking, maybe if he has been drinking, he might become a little more rambunctious and volatile, but that wasn't the case. So again, my perspective is changed.
It's Jeff and Tina from the Street Outreach team.
How you doing?
All right.
My friends call me LD, man. They call me.
When we encountered LD today, he was a lot more open. Tina noticed this, and I did too, that he was much more open to talking with us, seemed more open to our presence there, certainly gave us his initials, which was a huge step forward, I think, just in terms of building rapport and trust. What's going on with your arm?
Drinking. Probably, I don't know what happened. Just a little too much to drink, man. Just a little too much to drink.
When someone's really intoxicated, it's hard to make much of a connection. But certainly with a lot of people, when they've been drinking some, you can still go a long way in trying to build trust and build rapport.
I woke up and I had this bandage on.
Did you see a doctor, or do you need to go see one? We have a clinic that we can take you to.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
Okay, well, you let us know if you want us to give you a ride to the clinic. We could hang out with you there and get it checked out, too.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
Yep. When we noticed the bandage on his arm, we took a much more low-key approach, not saying you have to go get this checked out, but just more to say there's a free clinic. We'd be happy to take you there. I think in retrospect, I probably should have given him a card that had the clinic's information on it. But hopefully either he'll get it checked out, or next time we see him, he'd allow us to give him a ride there. Are you staying warm enough at night out here?
No, not really. My sleeping bag just came up missing. Somebody stole it or something.
Somebody stole your sleeping bag?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. We've got some sleeping bags back at our drop-in center.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to bring one next time we come out?
Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you.
Are you hungry? Do you want some granola bars? I have a few.
No, I'm okay.
No?
Okay, thank you.
All
Maybe
right.
next time.
All right.
Maybe
Well,
next time.
it's nice to talk with you, LD.
Okay,
Hope you have a good day.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
See you again.
Okay.
All
Nice
right.
meeting you.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
All right.
When I went to go shake his hand, I really forgot myself, and I just assumed that everyone has the same social cues that I myself have, and it kind of put me back in my place that I should let them approach me. In that aspect, I still want to go out and do outreach and help people, but let them, as they become comfortable with me, then I can start acting more comfortable around them.
I think Tina did a nice job today. She was at ease, she was comfortable. She did reach out to shake hands with LD, and he was not ready for that. And I think she understood that as soon as it happened. And once you do that once, and that happens, you never do it again. You follow the person's lead, and next time we'll wait for LD to reach out his hand first. So what do you think went well about that encounter?
I was kind of happy that he actually gave us his name.
Yep.
And he's open to us coming back again next time and maybe transporting him or giving him some food and a sleeping bag. So he was much more open to our services this time.
Yeah, I thought so too. What were there some things that you might do differently or that you wish you hadn't done?
Yes, looking back on putting my hand out there to shake his hand, I was just total instinct to do it, but I know better than to do something like that. Maybe, I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I mean, I think it's a really normal kind of human reaction to reach out to somebody like that.
Yeah.
I think we have to be really careful when we're on the street on outreach and really follow the person's lead. Again, like,
Okay.
you know, he gave us his name, we didn't ask him for it. I think the same thing goes for a handshake.
Yeah, I was a
Kind
little
of wait for the-
presumptuous
yeah.
there.
So what do we need to do now? What are the next steps?
Continue building the rapport and getting him to the clinic, and maybe from there moving on into some sort of shelter and a housing project of some sort.
I mean, a couple of immediate things. We need to get a sleeping bag for him right away.
Well, yes.
And I think we also need to really probably give him a little more information on the free clinic. I felt like
Okay.
we probably could have handled that a little bit better also, and
Okay.
not in a high pressured way, but at least offer it again.
Okay.
So, and then I think we keep coming back around just like we're doing.
Yeah, some may look at our interaction with LD as being brief and impersonal, but from what I understand, it takes quite a long time to start building a rapport with someone who one, is homeless on the street, and two, has never met you before, and they don't know exactly what you're there for.
The way that outreach happens here in Venice Beach, California, is philosophically the same way outreach happens all over the country, whether you're talking about rural Appalachia or the streets of New York or in the woods outside of Seattle. You go to where people are, you meet them where they are, geographically, philosophically, emotionally. You meet people where they are and walk with them for a little while in their journey. And that's the same regardless of what city or state you're in and regardless of where you are in the country.